Hello, 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 divas, diamonds, and dolls. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Femininity with Momma Gail. Today, let's jump right in. Let's have a little conversation about adding value to your life. We add value to our jobs, to our homes, to our partners. We add value when we walk into a room because we light it up. We unconsciously and consciously give people permission to shine. We add value because we, from the core, radiate such a beauty that it brings healing presence, healing power, comforting favor upon us, but we connect and touch and heal and comfort. And it's very attractive what we offer and what we bring to others. But adding value to others, we must also take time to add value to ourselves. Not just to be these feminine, cute young ladies who men are very attracted to, but adding value to ourselves, loving ourselves, knowing our worth. When I say add value, I mean if you're worth $1 million, and $1 million is really nothing nowadays. And some of you gonna say, "Oh, I'm priceless. I'm a masterpiece. I'm irreplaceable." Sure you are. But adding value to yourself is not harmful. It only makes you a better breed, a rare breed, a higher quality of a feminine woman. One of the best things that I could have done was invest in me. And what I mean by that, there were a lot of things that I was not privy to growing up in the projects. And I'm not blaming the projects because I still had options, still had other things that I could have reached out and tapped into. I'm not blaming mommy for what she didn't teach me. I'm not blaming daddy for not being there. But what I am saying to you is that once I began to get exposed and to know about things that I did not know about, I invested in me and started reaching out and learning new things. And this was in my 40s because nobody had ever told me, or I didn't have expectations to do certain things back then. But now that I am who I am and I am exploring and looking for a better and brighter future, I'm investing in Momma Gail. For instance, when I grew up, I told you I grew up in the projects. Yeah, I already said that. But growing up in the projects, when we sat to have dinner, every now and then, it was all of us at the table, mostly on Sundays, where we would chit chat, talk about our week, things of that nature, laugh, pass the food, things of that nature. Sometimes I ate alone during the week because my mom had to go to work, or my siblings had already eaten by the time I came in. I was the oldest, so if I came in from work or if I came in from after school program and things of that nature and everybody had already eaten, then I would eat as my food was prepared for me by myself at the table. But there was something that was not taught, period, in my household, and that was table etiquette. So I did not know how to conduct myself going to a 5-star restaurant. And thank God I never had the experience to have to go without being prepared. But when I noticed, as I pay attention to things, even in movies that I watch, how would I conduct myself if I'm placed in that predicament? How am I preparing myself for this high quality masculine man that I'm looking for? If he's a businessman and he has to go to a business meeting and needs to bring a date, and I'm the date, and I'm not prepared, and we're going to a 5-star restaurant, I can't go into the restaurant and reach over the table for what it is that I want. I cannot go into the restaurant in front of his colleagues and not know which fork to use for the shrimp, which fork to use for the salad, which spoon to use for the soup, and things of that nature. Not know how to properly cut into a steak or whatever's being served. Not knowing, as a lady, period, how to pick up a napkin. Where does it go? Is it tucked here? Is it laid across my lap? What do I do with the napkin? Not knowing after the meal, what do I do with the napkin? Do I throw it back on the table? Do I put it back in the plate? What do I do with it? I would have never known that the napkin goes on the chair when you get up and you're getting ready to leave. And the waiter will pick the napkin up off the chair. You never put it back on the table. But anyway, there are things that I had to learn about investing in me. So you priceless masterpiece that can't be bought because you're priceless, you already have value. Look at your life and ask yourself the question, what can I be investing in? How can I add more value to myself? Add more worth. Make myself rare, a rare breed. Somebody that's not easy to find. You can't find a dime a dozen. I'm a high quality woman. Feminine woman. Can you really say that? Or can you just say I'm a feminine woman? But you don't know how to conduct yourself. Or you're not preparing for a greater future, a better future with someone of a higher quality. Because you're set in who you are instead of you becoming greater and of more value in who you could be. Right now, I am taking the time to learn another language because I'm investing in me. Not because somebody told me that this is something that I need to do, but because it is a desire that I want. And don't get me wrong, I know a little bit of Spanish. I could tell you the alphabets and every bad word in Spanish. But I never took the time to learn anything that I could use in life. After learning Spanish, I'm going to learn French because this is what I want to add value to myself. And if you're saying, oh, I can't afford it, honey, you could go to YTU for free every day. YouTube University. You can learn just about anything, everything, but you're so busy spending time on YouTube learning nothing, looking at everything that's ratchet, who wore what to the gala, or whatever, who's dating who, all the scandalous stuff. and investing nothing in you. But yet you give to everybody else. Invest in you. Add value to you. Take you some me time. Get away from everybody and everything and ask yourself, who am I? What do I stand for? Can a man find me a dime a dozen? Can he find me out on a corner, hanging out? Do I have the quality and the traits of a feminine thought? Who am I? Where am I going? What do I want? Is this man that I'm with, this partner that I'm with, is this the person that I want to be with the rest of my life? Is there more? Me time will give you time to look at yourself, examine yourself, and process who you are, who you're not, where you want to be. See your worth, your value, and not just because of who you say, I'm priceless, but knowing because you've invested in you that I am valuable. I've added value to me. I'm a high quality feminine woman. So, daughters, this is Momma Gail. And that piece of advice, if you never listen to anything that I have said to you, add value to your life. Have a blessed and prosperous day.